How y'all doing today, and welcome to the Lone Star Marksman channel. Today we're looking at the Atlas Apollo, one of the best production pistols money can buy, and at a hefty price tag, $6,600. But today we're going to put her through some drills, talk about the pros and cons, more about the price, and just if it was worth it. So before we get into running drills, a quick rundown on the specs and features that came with this Atlas Apollo. We got her from Spartan Defense out in Colorado, and she shipped with 3 21-round mags and 1 17-round mag. So getting into the gun, ported barrel, DLC coated. Comes with Atlas's Perfect Zero system, ambi safeties, extend on the left side, preferably for right-handed shooters, a lightened hammer, the Atlas Alpha grips with the palm swell, tactical magwell, sub 2-pound flat black trigger, medium. The option to have an extended mag release, but this one is just their regular. So here's a quick rundown on what that trigger is like. So there's a take up, wall, break, and here's the reset. This is the sub 2-pound trigger. You can get it in 3 pounds, but this one is spec'd out with the sub 2-pound. There's a SRO with the 5 MOA dot mounted on here as well. So we'll take her through some drills and see how she does. We're going to be running Ben Stoker's bar hop drill, so we're prioritizing movement and flow.
Ready? Stand by. Three, two, two.
4 Alpha, 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie.
A dirty Charlie though, but not bad. Something to improve on.
So for this drill, we have 2 shooting positions. We have 3 targets 15 yards away. At position 1, you're going to do 2 per target. Move to position 2, 2 per target. Shooter ready? Stand by. Time 661.
Dang, that felt really nice. Honestly, this gun wants you to push it like as fast as you can go. If you get good grip on it, like the dot's not leaving the window. Sometimes I've noticed with this compared to the XC, if you ride it a little too far up, see how the mag will just drop. Like it's so sensitive to mag just releasing versus like an XC where like I like to cant my arm just a little more so I can like really torque down onto the frame. But if I like get a little too far up, my thumb's right, or the little indent of my thumb is right over the mag release, and it'll just drop the mag. I've had that happen a couple times, so I just have to be aware of that. But outside of that, she'll just stay down and she'll transition real quickly. So it's just up to me. So another look at that trigger. There's that take up, that wall, break. Here's that reset. Break. She's begging to be shot fast. Like you can rip this trigger.
Okay, so this is my first impressions with the Atlas Apollo. I'm a Staccato XC owner, so what I can already tell right now is that this alpha grip on this Atlas, I like the texture a lot more. It just fits into my hand, and like the little triangles on this alpha grip, they just allow my hand better purchase, especially like on my support hand. I can really dig into this grip and not have it slip, because that's sometimes an issue with me with my Staccato XC. I have a light on here right now. I also run my XC with a light as well. But I can already kind of tell that I like the balance a little more than my Staccato XC with the light on it. I think some of that's due to the slightly shorter barrel length, because this is a 4.6 inch. My Staccato XC is a 5-inch profile. Also, the Staccato has a polymer grip, while this one, I believe, is an aluminum grip. trigger is nice. Very light. I'll run a bill drill and I'll get my thoughts on that after. Okay, so I had some trigger freeze, but okay. So okay, so yeah, I think it's I think like transitioning it feels a little better. Just because of the balance of it. Other than that, the recoil system's really nice. The Perfect Zero. I think I might have to get used to this trigger just because I'm used to my XC's trigger, but I like it. I mean, the only thing that I'd change about it is maybe put some texturing on the front of it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the front of this trigger is not really textured. But yeah, I really like it.
So now we're gonna do the Blake drill. So 2 in each target, 6 shots still.
Ready? Stand by. It's 2, 1, 2.
Ooh.
Alpha Charlie. 2 Charlie.
Damn it.
I'll give you the line breaker, 2 Alpha.
Yeah, okay. What's the time?
2, 1, 2.
Transitions feel really quick with that, actually. So how'd she do? We put around 1,000 rounds through her. Not a single malfunction, and honestly, I've never felt anything as smooth. I had the opportunity to shoot it with an XC, and the 2011 game really is a game of diminishing returns, but I don't know, those returns seem worth it to me. If I had the opportunity to buy this again, I for sure would over like a Staccato XC. It's just like that 1% difference, which is not feasible for a lot of people for sure. But if you have the opportunity, this is worth the extra money for me. The trigger is leagues on its own. The return to zero is less of a gimmick than I thought originally, as I never really noticed the dot on the SRO leave the window. It was always like within the window, and it would snap back to point of aim really quickly. Only complaint I had with this gun was this mag well. If you're doing a reload and you're off just a little bit, that mag will just get caught up. See, it's getting caught up right now. And if I was drawing and I accidentally got too high up on the gun, I would hit that mag release and I'd be out of mag. But there you go, right there, live. But outside of that, no issues on the gun. Atlas produces a solid pistol, unmatched from what I've shot before. So shooting this and then shooting the XC, honestly, for a ported gun versus a comped gun, they shoot really close to each other. So if you were on the fence about the XC versus the Apollo and your only considering factor was how fast can I rip it and should I go port or comp, I would go with the XC just because you're saving $2,000 and they shoot relatively similar. But outside of that, I think this blows the XC out of the water in terms of fit and finish. I really do prefer this trigger much more than I prefer the XC trigger. The problem with both these guns, especially for competition shooting, is the ports or the comp, right? If you're competing in USPSA, ports and comps put you in the open category, open division, which you're going to be competing against actual race guns and frame mounted optics, which this is not ideal. And this is at 9 minor versus 9 major. So you're already at another disadvantage in power factor as well. So what do you get when you spend $6,600 on a pistol? The Apollo retails at $65, but with this DLC coating, it's an extra $100. it comes standard with this palm swell, so there's no added cost with that. If you want another magwell, like the large magwell, it's an extra $100. But for $6,700, you better be getting the top of the line, right? And Atlas delivers on that. They give you something that shoots really flat, really fast, really quick to transition with. But there is one gripe I have about it, and I've mentioned it, the magwell as well as that mag release, but that's part of just getting used to a new 2011, right? Versus the XC I was shooting prior. But for the price point, I definitely think you're getting what you pay for. The fit and finish is crazy. There's like no play on it. It just feels like handmade. It just feels custom made, but it's in a production gun. I think Atlas markets this as their do-all. If you could only have one Atlas pistol, the Apollo would be it. And I think it does fit that. I think it gives you some of the comfort of the Erebus with the ports for that flat shooting. And then it's in the Athena frame. They're one of their best-selling pistols, but with ports now, right? So this is just an Athena with ports. So you also do have the option, if you were considering the Apollo, to send it back to Atlas, and you can get a non-ported barrel. So it would be like having an Athena and an Apollo in one gun, which is a nice touch too. But I really do enjoy these safeties as well. Compared to the XC, my thumb's just like sitting so much more comfortably and taking up so much more space on this safety versus the thinner safety on that XC. This grip really bites into my hand, and over time I can start to feel toward the front strap digging into the grooves of my fingers, but the gun has never like slipped out of my hand or felt like it was losing grip and bouncing around. This is honestly a really solid product from Atlas, and if you were to only get one, I do believe that they did make the right call with this being the one. It puts me in a little bit of a dilemma, because if I wanted to get another Atlas, I'm now unsure what to get. There's no point essentially for me getting an Athena when I'm basically holding an Athena, and I could just get another barrel. And I don't know if I want the Erebus for $8,000 when this is $6,600 and I'm getting almost all the benefits from the Erebus. So I would have to look at like other potential 2011s now. But for a company to make such a solid product like that, it's a testament to the consumers that shoot their products religiously, which is really nice touch by Atlas.
Ready? Stand by.
Oh my God.